Hey creatives, how are you? Good to see you again and happy holidays. If I missed giving you and sending you joyous new holiday greetings. So before we get started, I just wanted to bring some information out to you. Celebration and a mini catalog is coming out. This is something kind of new. We have our normal catalog, which is this one, which you all know and love, I'm sure. This one this is our 2021, okay? Wait a minute, let's get that up there. There it is. And in January, the mini catalog, which is going to have some really great stuff in it, plus Celebration, which Celebration, if you didn't know, Celebration is when you purchase from whatever, the amount that you purchase determines how many free gifts you get. And the free items are in here. So quite a deal. Now, if you haven't received your catalog from me and you were expecting it, it could have been that your address was incorrect and I need it. So I put down on the bottom here my email address. You have to let me know if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you want the catalog. Just let me know. Send me an email and I will hook you up. That being said, I can't open it, but there are a few things I can show you, but I can't open it. I'm sorry. Here we go. We can open it in January. January 5th is when we can open it. Today we're going to do 2 quick cards because I know everyone's a little foggy after the holidays. So we're going to do some quickie stuff. We're going to do this is playing with patterns. Really pretty paper, 6x6. You can see all the different things. I've already chosen 2 that I'm going to use. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? And I'm using Just Jade. So, as always, setting up my my cardstock. So I have an 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock, and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Then I'm going to turn it and cut it at 5 1/2, and that'll give me 2 card bases. Always good. And then I'm going to take some black cardstock. You can use a dark blue. Use whatever you have. This just happens to be out. I'm going to go 5 1/4. No, 5. I'm going to do 5 by 3 3/4. That's all we got to do for today. So I'm just going to fold and burnish my cardstock. And I think I'll bring you down a little bit. Let's see if you can join us. There we go. I'm going to move you slightly. Hang on. There. I think it's going to be a little better. And that's it. Okay. So I'm going to use double-sided tape with this today because I have a bit of a not a lack of, but I don't think I have enough glue. I just put in an order for glue, so I need more. And I lied. I do need to use some more cutting. Oh well. So just as a reminder, let's go here. So remember, I cut this at 5, so I want to cut it at 4 3/4. And this was cut at 3 3/4, so I'm going to cut it at 3 1/2. It's quite a large amount, I know. Let's see. It should look really good. Just like so. Pretty, huh? I think it's a pretty design. So I'm going to use tape and just and if you haven't noticed, the hair is purple. I like my hair purple now. I had some of that purple. I have purple and blue dye that I used when my hair would get my hair cut very, very short. And I had that left over, and I thought I needed to do something exciting. And so look, this side, isn't that pretty? I think this side is very pretty too. But I'm gonna go this way today. All my little marks and stuff. I hope you had a great holiday. It was a joyful one. Nothing else. Safe and sound at home. Okay, so there's our base. There's our base card, right? Looks a little bland, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Let's see, we're gonna pump it up. We're gonna pump it up just a little bit. I think I'm going to go with 1 inch. And using the opposite side. Right? Some simple stuff that we usually do. Go straight up the center from one corner to that center cut. And the other corner to the center cut. It seems like, you know how we're all kind of putting our heads in our phones lately? Apparently my cat is doing the same thing. My cat is a little addicted. We showed her the cat videos where there's birds and such. Birds eating feed. Now if I turn on anything and she's able to jump up on the counter, she wants to see what it is because she thinks it's her channel. She's a very strange cat. She thinks she's a dog. She's playing with the dog toys. All right, so we take her banner. Banner's gonna go right to the edge, right across. There's that. Now we need a sentiment. What are we gonna use? Well, I'm gonna bring out, oops, sorry about that, Garden Wishes, which is one of the new stamp sets that's coming out. And I think I'm gonna use Made with Love for a True Friend. Let's do that. And you can see I didn't even take anything apart yet. I have to find it. Here it is, right here. And then I'm going to put this on. So we take off the backing. Now this is how some people do it. I do it a little differently, but taking this off, and then you have a little space that you should be able to fit your stamp into correctly. Made with love for a true friend. Made with love for a true friend. So, doesn't look, well, that's silly. Did you get, oh God. How silly was I being? So I'm trying to line it up all around. Pushing it down, and it comes off. There it is. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to use just Jade ink on some white cardstock. Our cardstock Whisper White is changing. It's going to be basic white, so if you like our Whisper Light white like I do, you might want to sorry. You might want to order some. I'm going to put this right here, straight down. They hear the wind blowing. The wind is really awful. Make sure you wipe it clean. It's on the side. Well, now we need to cut that out. So for cutting out purposes, for simple stamping, I'm just going to take my paper trimmer, and I'm putting a good straight edge up against the background, the backstop, and then I'm just going to watch in this area right here. Can I bring you down a little bit more? Right to that's it. Right in here, and I'm looking to see that it's centered straight. All right, and then I'm going to turn it around and do the bottom side up against there, goes through here, and I'm just looking at that line in there. Brings everything out really nice. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can corner around the sides here, but it looks fine. So I'm going to use some dimensionals. Dimensionals are easy, and they always make what we're doing look very cool. Put it right there, right in the center. And there that is. Simple, but it looks very nice, right? You can always add pearls or something in it, and inside it's light enough to write a sentiment into there. So that's number one. Let's do number two, shall we? Now number two, I have this cardstock, and that looks really good. You can always pair it up with your leftovers because it works. So with this one, I'm going to do this as a background. We're going to do 5. That way. And 4 this way. Should be 3 and 3 3/4. This makes this one better. Okay. Fold and burnish. Still using Just Jade. Now here's our card. Looks good, right? So I'm not going to stamp, I'm not going to put anything down yet because I'm going to play here. All right, you have this here. See, this side looks good. So we're going to go that way. I remember that I did 3 3/4 that direction. So we're going to stay that way. 3 3/4. Looks good. Okay. Again, we're going to do a center cut straight up. go from one corner. And if you have the punch is easy peasy. Go from one corner to the center, this corner to the center. I didn't quite make it, there we go. And there's that. Okay, we're gonna do pop-ups here. One at each corner. I ended up opening up my mini dimensionals, which is why I was just having such a problem with this. But I figured, oh well, I've already opened it. I don't know, I know I have the other kinds, but I think this is what, it's just out here, so I'm able to grab it. Okay. Taking off the extra papers. There we go. Now, if you're all thinking, I just don't want a card. I don't want to make cards. Why are we back into this again? I just finished all my Christmas cards. Well, the thing is, don't you have to make thank you cards? Maybe? Yeah? I think so. And see, look, even if you want to, you could always do that. But I'm going to go with that side instead. Doing it this way. Here and here. It's going to have a double up. This is going to make it look really cool. The doubling. Sit this here. Okay. There's that. Taking my stamp set out again, right? And I'm going so that I have a right angle here, and I'm going to bring it up as close as possible, staying straight. There we go. Still using just jade. So now, if you would like to follow along with me when I do a card on Mondays, give me an email letting me know that's what you would like to do, and I will contact you with more information. Or if you just want the information, you don't have to do anything right then and there, but you never know. You never know. And there we go. Now this one, same thing, like that. But I'm just gonna have it go over, so this is lifted up. So we need to make sure we have dimensionals on this corner. And I'm just gonna put a little tape on the other side because I don't need dimensionals there because that's already popped up. It's already popped up. Don't need it. And so what would happen is, if you want to follow along, I would send you, I can't send you the stamps, but I can send you the base if you want to follow along. And there's that one. There's our 2 cards. Isn't that cute? It's all it takes. And what did we do this? We did this within 15 minutes. Isn't that lovely? And they're matched really nicely. And I think they would make a nice gift set. So, well, I'm going to just say, I'm going to take my little extras, put it over here, and I'll probably make some cards out of that after you guys leave. And I just want to remind you that Celebration is coming on January. So if you want to take a look at the book, in the MIDI catalog, let me know and I will send these to you. Send them to my Gmail account. Send me your address. And as long as you don't have another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be happy to help you. And there's lots that we're going to be doing with that. So the first week of January, I'm going to show you one of the sets that is in the celebration. And you're going to enjoy it, I'm sure. It's kind of quiet here today after the holidays. Isn't that always the way? I love it. I think it's great. Well, I'm off to go knit some. I'm going to go make some cards out of these. And the next time I see you, hopefully on Wednesday, we're going to do a 3D. I'll see if I can't have these there for you so that you can see what they look like. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. I know I do. I enjoy having you with me. If you'd like, comment below, share, and let everybody else know. Let them join us. We can have fun. I enjoy having you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.